And welcome back, Twitch chat. Here we are, only me and Owen. Others are doing I don't know what, but we have a draft already. Team Liquid against Alliance, second game. If Team Liquid wins this one, they qualified for Star Letter Major. What is that here? Is that PA? I can see. All right. Oh, they don't want to play against Dazzle. And Core Dazzle is a thing. Back to you, Owen.
Ban the Magnus is I think the aim of the game here from Alliance. Who's got first pick? They have got first pick actually, so could leave it and take it themselves. But if you're letting Liquid play Magnus again, you're gonna have a bad time. So let's see. They didn't ban the Magnus. They banned the Cottle. That's fair enough. But will they pick the Magnus? They should pick the Magnus. Unless Liquid may ban the Magnus.
I mean, there's still Rubik in the pool. GH is out there. I'm pretty sure Matumba Man. It all played the Rubik, fits his profile.
No, the one that's in one that's not see-through.
Let's see. Liquid final ban.
That's a small, either small crown or big head. What is it?
Both. They ban the Magnus. Liquid do. They don't want Alliance to take it first. This hero is a game-winning hero. Neither side is going to get the chance to play it today. It's Alliance. How do they open it? Do they want to take the Dazzle for themselves? No, they don't, because it was already banned. Just testing with you, chap. Just testing. Alliance. Will they grab first? Do they grab that brew? Will be likely to be banned out in the second phase if they don't grab the Brewmaster for themselves.
They could still get Oracle, but you need a different kind of heroes to work with Oracle. I feel like their draft was a bit passive, especially with the Grimstroke.
They get the brew. If you want to play it, you got to take it first. Liquid's going to take it away otherwise, and Liquid responds straight away.
Dazzle.
With the Sand King and the Rubik.
Wow. No hesitation. They have a plan.
Dazzle's
This
still
is
in
the
the
Navi opener special. It is 3 games in a row.
I think you might want to get the Oracle. I think you still fall back on the Oracle. I don't think you're going wrong when you get this hero.
Camera shot, JJ.
No, you're not. Stay over there.
I think you.
10 seconds remaining.
I think if you're Alliance, I want to see you going down the line of sort of these 4-strength heroes and a Luna strat. I know you haven't got the IO, but if you can get the Oracle to back up the Luna, I think it can be enough. So I guess, well, you can get 4-strength heroes, but you can get a lot of other beef. Like your Phoenixes, your Dragon Knights. If Quake's worried about his hero getting banned out, they might want to get it now. Dragon
They
Knight,
could get
Phoenix.
a Dragon Knight right now.
Yeah.
Quakewa feels good on the hero and kind of fits the Alliance playstyle, grouping up as 5, playing aggressive. Also, this hero, it feels like you need to bring 3/4 heroes to kill Dragon Knight once he has 2 Bracers and Power Treads.
Yeah, he's just
Great
it's
analysis,
insane to play
Lacoste.
against.
Yeah, I haven't heard a single word out from you besides.
And it's been absolutely
besides
brilliant.
putting
So
that donkey on
keep it
your
up, keep it
D.
up,
What?
Carl.
Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me
There's the
another
DK.
L.
Exactly what me and
An
Lacoste
I.
are on about. Man, we're nailed it.
Hey.
Kyle, are you stupid or
Because
what?
it will literally get banned down the line. The Phoenix has to be banned out. Liquid, they're on the same wavelength as me and Lacoste here. They're going to want to pick the Phoenix because Alliance are going to want to get these strength heroes. These heroes that are able to beef up the DK, keep them alive. Oracle's still in the pool. I think that's very likely for Alliance. With the DK, it's going to be nice in terms of having the ability to get that full heal with the false promise and just to the
Does Liquid
nature of the
have a
Dragon Blood.
coach right now?
Thank you, JJ.
I'm pretty sure they do not. As Alliance,
5 seconds remaining.
with their ban now, who do they want to take away? The Viper, interesting ban. It's one of Matumba Man's green heroes. One of the heroes that the DK wouldn't have fun at all laning against, but not the most common of bans that we'd see every day. That's definitely something you do against Liquid.
I want
For
to
the
see
first
if
time in the
Liquid
series?
wants to play OD in this kind of a matchup, maybe against the Dragon Knight. I still feel like OD is a strong hero. You just need to have other heroes to work
Yeah,
with.
with a
Morphling
Sand
Lancer.
King and
Yeah,
a Rubik.
that's a lot of stun, a lot of disable,
Yeah,
so you can
absolutely.
steal more in.
This is definitely a game where Liquid could get away with an OD pick.
Morphling made it through. Is that a hero that we might see? Because we've seen a lot of banned
Certainly so.
Morphlings. Actually,
Certainly so.
the entire day Morphling's been banned.
So, I mean, the big ones that's still in there from the Alliance point of view, the Centaur and the Terrorblade. Two heroes that we very well could see crop up. I think Alliance, the third pick Centaur, something that they'd like to fall back on time and time again. It's been very successful. It does sort of raise the question when they want to draw the Oracle out in the draft. If they do want it, I would be very surprised if they don't get it.
Ooh,
Doom.
That is a crazy good hero, actually. You obviously can Doom the Brew, prevent the split, but also the damage output of your Infernal Blade on strength heroes. It's max HP based. We've already seen Alliance win a couple of games with this high sustained 4 strength hero lineup. They already have 2, and it's very good here.
Welcome back, Kyle. That's a good point. I'm not going to laugh at you.
All right, high five.
So what do they grab?
5 seconds remaining.
Do they get the Oracle? Do they get the Centaur? I think Centaur could be very nice here. Someone gets doomed, you instantly just get everybody out of the fight, get the ability to reposition yourselves. Have the brew played in the 4 capacity by Tiger, or do they value that Oracle to the point that they are going to want to pick it now rather than well, I guess there's only 1 ban left, and that last ban more than likely is going to be targeted towards Mickey's port. Maybe with the Doom of the game, the chance and of them wanting to lean towards the Terrorblade maybe put off a little so.
What others position 5 heroes are left in the pool? All right.
Nature's
Prophet.
Prophet position 5
This
is
is really
still
cool.
left in the pool.
Yeah, Doom has
like
really
this.
low armor, and
Yep.
he can easily zone him out.
Rubik also has a very hard time with a Prophet.
Okay.
The Sand King's quite nice, but because it's a support Prophet, you can easily buy a lot of detection and not really sack your own game too much, and just kind of guarantee a lane win.
10 seconds
The downside
remaining.
is that once you're at the mid game, there's so many interrupts for your TP out that you're just gonna get
5
ran at.
seconds
simply
I mean,
by
are
Doom.
we sure this is a support Prophet?
Pretty sure it's a very hardcore Prophet game. You don't ever want to play core Prophet into core Doom. Support
Dire
Prophet's
team
different.
Okay.
And there's the TB.
All right.
Into a Brew, into a DK. It's not the worst matchup for Alliance's heroes. Curious to see what they go for here. The Monkey King's banned out.
Did we already discuss if it was going to be core Sand King, core Rubik, or core Doom?
And they can still swap things around it because that's the beauty of these heroes. They can be played at multiple roles.
10 seconds.
I mean, it's gonna be mind control Doom, right? Isn't it? Mind control Doom and
5
GH and Kuro on
seconds
the
remaining.
Sand King and the Rubik.
We're not gonna know until the last pick. Even then, they can still swap things around. It could be a mid Rubik, offlane Sanking, position 5 Doom. There's a lot of options.
I don't know about this Prophet. I know you like it, but
They need some AoE clear against DB illusions. I think
Turn to ban.
The draw range. Oh,
the first
so we
draw
talked
showing.
about the draw ranger. Like, I think the whole week that we thought it was a good hero in the right scenario. The
That's
question is this the right scenario?
Well-
This is if there is a great pick.
it's against the TB. You have this bonus piercing damage that's going to ignore his high armor, so that's nice in a sense. I will be very interested to see what the build is going to be on the draw. I do feel that rushing Ags can be very strong at the moment with the way the new ult works in
I
terms
agree.
of just being able to farm incredibly quick to help you deal with Terrorblade illusions down the line, and just because of the farm speed it gives you, I think it is very much acceptable to get as your first major item. As OD, they banned the OD.
Here's the thing,
10
though.
seconds
Alliance
remaining.
currently has a lot that's going to utilize the Drow Aura, and the 1,
5
2, 3
seconds
picks of Liquid
remaining.
all get shredded by Drow lineups. The
Yeah.
TB, as Owen has said, can prove difficult, but they've got this last pick. I think it could just be a Terrorblade, but I think it's more likely.
Terrorblade is on Liquid side, so it's
sorry,
unlikely that
Invoker.
Alliance are going to be able to pick Terrorblade.
I think it's a DK mid. I think it's going to be Fury and Brew support, so I think they want a boxy hero here. And you could go different
I mean,
directions.
Roxy's played Brew too.
Is the Rubik enough to stop you from getting Enigma,
10
or can you
seconds
still?
Yes,
remaining.
you don't want Enigma
definitely
here.
don't want to play Enigma.
You want
okay.
some sort of stun, maybe a
5
ranged hero
seconds
just to have a
remaining.
bit more damage. I think a Puck could be great here. They do have a lot of disables, but
Turn to blitz.
all right, that's
Going-
aggressive.
Going a bit global.
That is really aggressive.
So what do we imagine? We can see what Boxy Dragon Knight on the side lane, and Nature's Prophet Bruce supports, and Zeus Quakefer. Yeah.
Definitely mid Zeus. Yeah.
Choose
Timber
your
Saw.
hero.
It's a good approach against the two core strength heroes. But they do have
You can
decent
get
magical
onto
burst,
Mickey's
and they
tail.
have got this piercing damage to help ignore
this-
reactive armor.
This is a great draft from Liquid, though. The core Sanking is super sick because you're just going to buy a Crimson early and
Kuroki
constantly pressure the Fury and Drow. Kuro Doom, he's just going to get a creep, run around, smack people in the face, and I don't really see how you deal with Timbersaw here. Obviously, the Zeus will be nice, but he's just
Other
going to
than
buy a
that-
Oh,
hood.
it's boxy Zeus. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're going to put the Zeus side. They're going to put the Zeus
Yeah.
against the Terrorblade lane.
It's a Zeus brew against the TB, which
Okay.
is quite nice, but I just we'll see. We'll see how these lanes go.
Team Liquid has like 3 strength heroes in the front line, and the beauty of the Doom and the Sanking is that you can buy these tanky items, as you mentioned, Crimson Guard, Pipe if needed, also Rubik against Drow, plus if he steals Breathe Fire, that's a lot of damage reduction on these heroes that rely on just the physical amount of
What's
damage.
wrong with this Doom? Why does he keep doing this? Constantly. The
Celebrating.
rest of the team of Alliance is just standing still, you know,
He is
patiently waiting.
Literally a
Showing
demon.
dominance.
And
He
this
is
Doom
no
is just
chill.
constantly active. Oy. All right. Do we feel
mean-
like there's got to be a third game? I don't think so.
I think Alliance's draft's good. I already think the Drow can be very strong at the moment. I think they've got good ways of killing the Terrorblade. I'm not too sold on the Timber and the Terrorblade being as part of the same lineup. I know it's Liquid, but I think the Drow lineup's really good. They've got the Brewmaster that they're incredibly good at playing with. And the Qualifiers on his DK, it's going to be solid. They have catch, they have lockdown. I think Alliance can do this. I think Alliance are pushing this to a game 3.
And what do you want to say, JJ? Ooh, update time! We should also have a sound file. Every time there's an update from another stream, there should be just update time, and where we in the first day we all sing that in harmony, and then every time we can press a button and it comes out update time, update time, update time. Secret is in lead of 1 game versus the final tribe. Again, that series is the same one as this one in terms of whoever wins that series is guaranteed a major slot because they are in the upper bracket finals in the top 3 of the playoff bracket. It's Secret versus Final Tribe, 1-0 in favor of Secret.
What's the amount of region if Doom gets lucky and gets Satyr level 1 with the Devourer, JJ?
Asking my mathematician, I believe the number is
10.
going to be, after including base regen, it's going to be 14.37. Repeating, of course.
Which of the creeps was not going to spawn level 1 anymore at the first round?
What?
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 What are you on about, Sheever?
Jeeves?
I don't know. I seem to remember something that I thought, oh, that's a nerf to do. Something about neutral creeps. And then I'm not sure if it was
Cobalt
this patch or previous
Taskmaster.
patch.
I don't know. I don't remember reading that. Oh,
I told you I was right.
well, the value of this. He's getting some of the region, and he's gonna get gold earlier.
And they dodged the mid matchup. You don't
they-
want
yeah,
your
they
DK
didn't-
against a Dimber, but I don't think Drowned is any better, folks.
I think Drow will do fine.
She relies on physical damage, right clicks, which just gives Timbersaw stacks until she gets level 6. But does Timbersaw care when he has level 3 reactive? What kind of a damage is it? It's just straight damage, 120 damage.
I mean, that's at max level, right, JJ? No, we're not talking about Terrorblade, JJ. We're talking about Drow. No, the
Ulti.
ultimate. Thank you. Oh no, so yeah, so it's 120 all. Sorry, it's the chance that scales. Yeah, it's a flat line. It's 120, basically 120 pure damage.
Unblockable damage,
Mhm.
120.
Yeah, ignores armor.
It will pierce any shields. How is this lane supposed to do?
You just trade, but now the Doom
Oh?
shows up and Furion's
He
in
has
Oh?
fairy
trouble.
fire. He's fine.
He's fine.
As soon as Doom hits level 2, this lane gets much harder for Insania.
Oh, they're hunting for him. They've seen him.
Oh, yep.
Aye. He's going to
You
go
can't
down, Alliance.
Rely on your invis against the Zeus with mana.
And that's crazy because he's going to get mana boots like right away now, which is very important for his lane.
It's easy to last hit with Zeus. You get a lot of attack speed. Has high base damage. Look at him, 11 CS, 2
Yeah.
more, and he's gonna get those mana boots.
There you go. Even more attack speed with that aura from the Drow nowadays.
He
And
missed
the-
one.
Zeus is a hard counter nowadays to the Sand King and the Timber in a lot of ways, but more importantly, Rubik can no longer go defensive with his aura, which means you can't just have that free pipe aura for your entire team.
Look at his harassment.
Yeah, look at this damage. Bottom
They're
of the
actually
stone.
gonna dive. They already dusted as well. Mind control is dead.
No, this hurts Sanking so much. He just TP'd back to the lane, so he needs to walk.
He's gonna have to run. And
Walk of
GH
shame.
Just wants to
Shame.
get that fade ball out, but he
Shame.
gets blocked.
I see Kuro trying to chase down Boxy, but will not quite have the damage to finish off the Zeus.
But they're swapping. So they're swapping lanes, or what? Because both.
Well, they've
GH
left
and Kuro
the
are here
Terror
now.
Blade on his own at the moment, up against the DK.
He doesn't need any help though.
Yeah.
Even with a +1, what Heroes of Alliance actually threaten a Terrorblade? It's a really nice move here by Liquid to just give the bottom lane a bit of support and ensure that top you get solo XP on your TB now. Mid lane, the double bracer from a Man. What's so funny?
Man, double bracer is so OP.
It really is. It really is.
You'll have to do better than that.
And I feel like Liquid, they just prove they have such a great read on this patch already. Everyone just buy Bracer, the Wraith Band. And I think they've also recognized the importance of controlling armor. I expect Kuro to pick up either like an Ice Ogre or Wolf. They're all about the damage amp and damage resistance, much like we saw at TI7, TI8, those champion teams. They had the damage equilibrium down.
Owen Davis.
Back
Mhm.
to you.
A miracle.
What?
21 and 7 at the moment on the top. Yeah, they are keeping themselves well ahead of what?
What? How is Owen busy flaming? I'm so confused. It's okay. Taiga is able to give him the walk away, but he is not as speedy as Kuro. Does Kuro want to die for this?
No,
he
he
doesn't.
can't. He can't chase him down. He's going to have Junker Brawler back up in a few seconds. Mid lane, trying to make a bit of an attempt onto Man. They've got the TP coming in from Insane. He's looking for the wraparound. But with that 3 points in the reactive armor, he's got that hefty amount of regen that will outdo even the magical attacks that the Zeus was able to offer for that attempt.
Mickey's almost got level 6 though. Pure damage incoming.
All right.
Oh.
Is Timbersaw gonna build Holy Lock in this game?
No. I think probably
No.
your other items are still so much more important. I feel.
Will he
Yeah.
buy a Kaya Sanj?
Definitely not.
What's so funny?
No, it's a great item choice, and I
It's just
expect him to get it.
reminded us of some funny memories. It's a 50 € type of memory.
Kyle, you know that I'm
Mid lane.
going back home in a day and a half. I still didn't see any part of my money.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair fire, not gonna be enough
No
though.
points
If-
in silence.
He's gone.
The
They
double
died the
bracer.
tier 2, and there's nothing that Alliance can do to help him out.
Mm-mm.
Mid lane, you're going to see the TP attempt for the Courier Snipe, but he doesn't quite find it. That's insane. Yep. Will have to get himself back out. Was hunting for the angle on it. Only got the one hit in. It's not quite enough at this stage of the game to get the kill for himself. Nice farm still continuing to be the strongest on both Miracle and the Man at the moment, but the 3 cores of Alliance close behind. And this is, as you say, before that Drow Aura is in play. Okay, just about to hit level 6.
Dire scanning coming. They know that their support's missing, but they don't know where they're missing from. So, Kuro and GH just creating some question marks. Perhaps they can get this courier snipe. Nah, I don't think they'll make it. Maybe they can. They can. fortify, though.
If you play position 5 Doom, you can still get a ton of items. You're maxing your
Dire's middle tower is
Q
under
probably
attack.
anyway.
So overall, I mean, we thought the Lions is gonna have a better time on the lanes, or at least do okay on the lanes. They're not winning the lanes, not necessarily losing them, but actually they are losing them to the Timbersaw and Terrorblade. They are so far ahead at the moment.
I just feel like the Alliance lineup will have major damage issues if they aren't able to take towers early to get those build-up items rolling. This is not gonna...
Dire's top
This is
tower
just
is under
scary.
attack.
The double bracers versus the triple wraith bands. It's just not fair.
He has level 4 reactive armor, which is more than fine.
Well, let's get some of those piercing damage procs, Mickey. That's one.
There it is.
There's no way you go for this without a silence skill point on Drow. In both Artifact... You can say things about Artifact now, right? Because Gust is OP in
Yes.
both games.
Dire's top tower
Nice last hit.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, it's a little bit of a slower start to the game, but it's Liquid certainly starting to flex a little bit. It's top lane. GH is going to get wrapped around upon. They'll find the Rubik. As GH was just trying to find himself a little bit of levels and fun. Mid lane, Matuma Man just continuing to be this presence that Alliance don't really have any means of
Dire's middle tower is under
pushing
attack.
away from this lane.
And not only that, but the 10th pick Timber also alleviates so much pressure off the Terrorblade, who's been relatively untouched. You don't even have the camera on him because he's just completely alone. And the way you want to play against the Timber in this kind of game is to play away from him. But Alliance keep throwing players into his lane.
I'll try for GH again. This time GH will be able to walk himself away. Was quick with the telekinesis, so Qualifier couldn't close the gap for a stun.
I love how Crow's just positioned himself in the area as well. Not trying to be too aggressive, but if Alliance missteps and tries to go for a kill, he'll just be there to help out.
Invisibility.
As the Satyr creep
Dire's
that
middle
Lacoste was
tower
talking
is
about
under
earlier as well.
attack.
You can actually set up a gank. There's a good scan. It was actually on top of the both sides to see where Doom is going.
The map.
Hello.
TP rotation.
Just
Kuroki
level
starts things
4.
off, and Matuma Man has the burst damage to bring down Insania before he can TP away to safety.
Easy.
Mind control down bottom, about 400 gold away from having his Blink Dagger complete. Qualifier's going to pop the Outer Dragon Fall and try to close the gap, but Mind Control's quick with the Sandstorm, and these two do not have detection prepared with them. They have the Thunder God's Wrath to grant them a little bit of vision. It's not going to be long
It's gonna
enough.
be enough.
And now Tiger does still have the split available, will use it immediately as he begins to feel threatened, and they do kill Mind Control off eventually.
And I teleport from Insania with the dust behind the trees, thinking that maybe
Radiant's bottom
maybe
tower
my control
is
would have
under
fled that way.
Radiant's
Still
bottom
possible.
tower
So.
has fallen.
Take tower as well. That's the first tier 2 down on the side of Liquid. I mean, that's the kind of kills and the kind of gold they gotta get, right? Because they can't really fight anything else.
Top lane is getting... Oh, there it is. Holy Locket queued up.
Oh, I forgot.
damn.
There's a magic resist component. That's actually so sick.
Oh, here
here.
come the excuses.
Top tower is under attack.
Lacoste was right.
Oh my goodness. Does it boost the effectiveness of his own self-regen? It's just
Yeah.
healing.
Yes.
right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
regen.
Two.
It's
Wow.
regen as well.
Alright, I should
Yeah.
have known.
Dire are scanning.
Thank God we're a team, right, Lacoste?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh. Kuro
Oh.
will die.
This arrow
but
looks so
they-
big when it procs.
Oh, they're going to get Tiger in return. Miracle even popping the meta. He can move towards the bottom lane and start to push.
Yeah,
Top
Dark
lane.
Hammer.
Roxy?
Simmer man. Oh.
There's no way.
Has he got any mana left in the tank?
He's
got
so
anything
dead.
to
And
pop?
he
He's
denied the
waiting-
tower.
Oh!
Yes, what a
Yes,
play.
deny. Hey, worse. He knew he was dead. He just needed to get the deny. And he
That's what, 11 minutes. So how much regen is he going to have like with the Holy Locket? It's going to be crazy with the stats.
That's like such a perfect Timbersaw item. That actually might make him just viable, like based off that change alone. It's going to be so much regen, and you get the magic resist too. And Timber really suffered
It's just
from not having that item before
Yeah.
Bloodstone.
It's
you
an
love.
expensive item, but you
Yeah.
think this is still what you think we'll start seeing Timbers get it first
Yeah,
every game?
well, it's the right price point. Previously, you'd go Hood and Yules, sometimes just one, but either way, it was like either not enough or too much build-up, whereas now you're at that perfect price
Sure,
point.
well, this is nicer
Yeah.
than Hood on this. I
Arcane,
think.
Soul Ring, Holy Locket, and then you feel great. You can save for Bloodstone. And the double bracer, too. Like, he's so strong.
I don't think you need a bloodstone because you invest in mana region with the
but why
holy
not
locket,
buy a
and then you can
Bloodstone?
just get a Yule scepter just for more control, save
That's true.
ability, or if you need to get something like Lotus Orb to get rid of the Silence Dragonite stun. I feel like new bloodstone is even shittier than
Look at
what
that,
it was
just
before.
16 stacks and he's at 50 HP regen.
Jesus. What?
Pretty good.
Yeah, and this just feels like the same old same for Liquid. They're just going to control the map. And just look to take over.
The deny, though. Boxy is making his life.
What a well-timed
Worthwhile.
last hit, too. Juked Matumba. Yet to see the draw really come online, and I love that Mickey is on the win condition. I just wish he was on something. I wish he was on the non-drow hero. Like even if Boxy had to play the drow or Koifa, but it just feels weird to put this super talented playmaker on something that's relegated to just right-click the jungle.
But they don't
duty.
have one of those heroes. Like the
No, they
Dragonite
don't.
is one of those heroes that is like the tanky, sturdy one that's not going to do anything. The Zeus is the one that stands at the back line getting trying to spam out his spells. The only one that you could think could do that is maybe the Brewmaster, but
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, I love what
he's
Matumba's
not
done.
getting enough fun.
Oh my god, he pressured mid, then he moved to top. That took like 7 minutes, but he got 2 towers. Now he just goes bottom. He's just continuing to pressure the lane with the towers.
Hey, I do
As-
like this though.
Hmm?
There's the Shadow Blade. There's a start of the Silver Age on the draw.
That is necessary. Somebody's got to buy it, that's for sure.
I feel like Silver Edge is really shitty item
such
right
an
now. It's
expensive
only
item.
4 seconds. During that 4 seconds, if you have any kind of a stun lockdown, I feel like this item doesn't
Epicenter.
provide what you get for the price.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Reveal of the Blink Dagger has been successful for Mind Control. Blinks now into Insania. He's got to be careful there. Burrow Strike is available if he wants to, but he uses it to get out instead.
Really well played. I love how he saved the stun because one, it might put him in a poor position, he might die, but also he would just not get the kill because Insane.
I mean,
TPI.
what do they do about this Timber?
You don't do
like-
anything.
He's not going to die at all this game.
65
Like
health.
Aura.
They
You
can't do
can't
any
target
da-
him. This is not going to work. It is not going to work.
What?
Or is it?
Is it,
Or
Kyle?
is it?
They
Pure
killed him.
Piercing damage.
The-
It worked
Kyle?
just like they.
Burrow dies
Kyle?
as well. Brewmaster still chasing, finds himself a Rubik, spins him up in the air, waiting for the rest of his team to arrive so they can also kill off Kuroki. Can they?
GH.
GH.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh,
But they can also kill off Kuroki.
That's
I
mind
mean,
control.
mind control. Close enough.
Kyle, any last words?
Kuroki was already dead.
I just want a game.
We're going to
trying
reach
make it
out to our
interesting.
North American correspondent on this ton of events.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Kyle.
attack.
Yes, as you could say here, it was a little bit of overconfidence by Team Liquid. They went a little too deep. Everything was used on the Timber, so he did not think he could die. The world did not think he could die, but it turns out that indeed he could.
Oh.
Insania.
Aye,
The
look at
Sprout.
that.
Where's the Quelling
Where's the
Blade,
Quelling
Kuroki?
Blade?
Where's the... Oh.
Shockwave.
A weird build from Kuro. I've not seen the max W. I usually see like a 414. Because you don't get more move speed for extra levels
There
of
you
your
go.
W now.
Oh, I do like that. By the way,
Oh, here we go.
Radiant's
They
middle
I do
have
like
to-
Taiga on this hero because it allows him to play a bigger role, and we do
Yeah.
like Taiga having a bigger role.
Oh, I think
I
this is one of his
100%
best
agree.
heroes.
It fits his style too. He's made much better on these strength heroes.
Yeah.
And you can tell that certain times teams have players that are much more comfortable positioning themselves when they're in the fray versus trying to dance between that line or on that line of dead versus able to cast spells, a la his Grimstroke. That was underwhelming.
Radiant's
DD
bottom
drop.
tower is under attack.
Mind
They're
control.
baiting it.
Oh. Okay. Go for
The
the back
silence.
lane. They get the silence. They've got the vision. He's going to try for the TP out. He's not going to be able to make it in time as they have the stun. Mind control taken down. 10 for 6 now. Alliance with the 1k gold advantage.
Making a comeback.
I mean, Gust wouldn't stop sanking from the sandstorm if you don't push him out.
Yeah. Correct.
And what are we seeing McKay go for after the Shadow Blade?
Probably just the Silver Edge into BKB.
You think he is going to rush the Silver Edge?
Oh,
He has to, don't
Timber
he?
Saw. Oh, we've seen this one before.
They need the
But
drow.
they need to draw.
Or well, maybe they don't.
Or
no,
do-
with the primal split, they've got the control. Matumbaman's going to get surrounded. He'll try and chain his way out.
Ooh, he
Like
is
I
able
said, they
to
can't
get
kill him.
Out, perhaps. The
Oh.
Dragon Tail
Oh.
mid timber chain.
Look, guys.
Like,
Kyle is
Kyle,
the
It's all about the
master
game.
of jinx.
like you
like
said, well,
crazy. No buybacks available, and they have a Dragonite and Nature's Prophet. They can push fairly fast. I'm not sure if they can actually kill the tower, but could definitely make a dent into it.
You want to at least force the Terrorblade back. I'd
Yeah.
like to see them, take positioning on the high ground. Just be careful for that Sand King.
oh, they got Kuro.
Oh,
You
God.
mean that
They'll
Sand
jump
King?
in with the epicenter.
Oh,
No
Kuro,
Doom used.
He's dead.
No split.
Tiger will finally fall. McKay can look to reposition. He can start to hit back in. He has got the completed Silver Edge right now. Is he going to find his target, though? He's going to try
What?
with the Gust.
What?
Can he get the Pierce
Maker's
procs? He
here.
only gets one of them, so the Terrorblade will survive.
Sunder is available if Miracle finds himself a target, and he's gonna find Insania because he.
McKay is going to get caught out by a stun. Insania and the other will manage to escape. They lose McKay on the back.
Oh,
of
he almost gets him.
That was the Nature's Wrath, nearly enough.
And GH luckily available also. As
Yes,
a
what's he
target.
getting next, Boxy?
Still though, Alliance
Oh,
making a good case for themselves.
All right, here we go. Does Matthew have detection on him? Does he have detection on him?
What do you need detection?
It's a Zeus.
Oh, wait, that's a Zeus. Sorry. Sorry, it's getting late here.
It's like 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can see Twitch chat.
yeah.
It's Owen high.
No, folks. This is just his natural state of being.
No, he still ends up dying. 3 people. There's a lot of people allocated to kill off a support Nature's Prophet. But they can maybe transition that into a little bit
Well,
of
they just make
an
it space.
assault on
Once
top lane.
Miracle's going to get BKB. I don't know. I still like Alliance's chances in this game. I think the Drow can be super strong.
What is she building into right now?
That's what I want. What was she
Any
building?
Aghanims, BKBs?
I feel like if the Aghanim's not good, I really thought the Aghanims was good with the new Drow. You still want to get these sort of standard items first.
Look at Timber, so
But like just the speed that you farm with Ags, I don't know.
love the build.
I guess he wants to get involved, and with the Silver Edge, he's certainly been able
Well-
to do that. And you get a good hit onto Matumbaman, you are going to be able to get the kill with the lockdown that the rest of his team will provide.
It's also because you just don't need too much damage when you already have a Terrorblade.
Radiant's top tower
So this allows him to just focus on his survivability and utility. And I feel like if they're confident just taking it into the late game, they trust Miracle.
Radiant
3, 2 stun, perfect timing from mind control.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Insania. Need some
Oh.
insane jukes to survive here.
He's
There's
doing
no
it.
way he gets
He's
out.
doing it. He's doing it. He's not doing it.
Oh, and GH has Breathe Fire stolen. So much damage mitigated if you use Fate Bolt plus that on Dragonite or Drow.
So they were the BKB on Miracle, ready for these pushes to occur. Aghanim's very nearly done on Boxy.
Just a
That's a
casual
huge-
bracer.
They have Arcane Rune too. If he can finish Ags and get the Arcane Rune ult, this will win them the Roche fight.
But with the BKB on Terrorblade, though. So Miracle will be unfazed by it.
What creep does the Doom have? Does he have Wolf yet?
For the Centaur.
Not the best one since you don't have a Blink Dagger or any mobility items. Maybe just build into auras. A Frost one would be good.
Ah,
Vampire Ogre
Halberd.
Mage.
There's the answer. For the Drow, Halberd done on Matumbaman. Are they going to be able to get in the pit in time? Alliance. Liquid bringing Roshan down. Alliance. They're not heading over here. As Liquid just going to get this one for free. Alliance, they're sweeping the jungle, but Liquid's in the pit, and that's Aegis for Miracle on top of the BKB.
I think it's the right choice. You can only lose the game fighting into the Roche pit against this sort of lineup. Just chill. get some map control, finish the Ags that wasn't quite ready yet. They just didn't have the tools to take that fight.
If Alliance want to fight, the time is right now. Terrorblade does not have a meta.
Yep.
They have Aghanim Scepter and Arcane Rune on Zeus. He
Qualifier.
just needs to region up.
He's got a TP right now. And he is. He's out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What's the point of playing it?
What does Sanking have besides a Blink Dagger?
Yeah, what's he going for
Ah,
next?
just a guy.
You know, a couple of braces.
Classic.
I mean, he doesn't need to have more than a blink dagger. He can make the plays.
Wow, he's got more. He's got 2 braces.
Oh,
He's
underestimate
got
the
that
power of the
beefiness.
braces.
2100 HP.
Do you think I've never seen someone with more than 2 bracers, but we see 3 Wraith bands all the times. Do you think that's because bands are one on your finger and bracers are only one per
No.
arm?
That is definitely not the case.
Wait, what? Bands on what? Is that what the Wraith band is? Is it like a ring?
No, a wraith band is a thing that you have on your wrist.
Right.
And a wraith.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
This looks like a
band is
helmet.
your wrist, not
This
your
goes on
finger.
It
head.
does look like a helmet.
It looks like a helmet. Oh, it's just circle. So it is on your head.
Is there a circle?
It's cool.
Oh,
it says
whoa,
a
Doom's
circle.
dead.
Circle.
GH in a lot of trouble too. The Nimbus.
A circlet is still something that you put in your head.
That's literally what we said.
Wow, and
Yeah.
that's how Alliance can take fights. Just boom, strike like a panther stalking through the forest, and immediately that burst damage is
Radiant's
so
top
high.
tower is
You
under
don't find
attack.
panthers in forests, do you?
Radiant structure.
Jungle
more
Panthers.
desert.
Have you not seen Jungle Book?
What?
What about Bagheera?
Ah.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, that's a
is
jungle, not a forest.
Jungle.
That's what?
A jungle
That's
is a
in-
type of
Jungles
forest.
and
A
forests
jungle
are
is
different.
not a type of
a
forest.
a jungle. It has a tropical
A jungle
climate.
is a forest.
A forest
All
plus
jungles
tropical
are
climate.
forests.
Every
Not all
jungle
forests
is
are
a
jungles.
forest, but every
Exactly.
forest is not a jungle.
Exactly what Lacoste says.
Miracle. Chasing the drunk man. Target, doing his best to run away. He's got split, so he should be fine, unless Kuro wants to get in and drop the Doom if he gets the opportunity to do so, Tiger. He's still got the 1 charge. He's going to pop the
Why
shrine
is
as
he
well.
still
He's just
alone?
playing
Where's
around
his
with him. Team?
What is going on?
Team? I don't
They
know
really are chasing him through
I
the
think
He's
forest.
actually pinging it right now.
Team?
Team.
Team?
Team.
Ooh. They were pretty deep here.
Can you get him?
Liquid?
Oh my
Person
god,
damage.
that damage.
Oh, he wants
no.
a BKB, get the sun off.
Hey, free ale. Free ale.
No, where? Team. What in the hell was that?
One. Zeus could have ulted.
No,
Right as
he
it
didn't
hit
have it.
He didn't have it.
Replay, JJ.
Replay, show it.
He didn't have it.
Did he not?
Well, no, we
Miracle
don't
was
need- well, they're
afraid,
gonna
that's
push
why he
high
popped the
ground.
BKB.
Sandy's cutting the wave.
They're gonna push high
Sandy's
ground.
cutting the wave. He's making plays.
They break on to the TB for now. Oh, he will probably die for this.
He has a TP. I'm not sure Mind Control has Yule Scepter.
Has he got
Probably not.
Yules?
And now it's chasing the other direction.
JJ,
Benny Hill team, let's go.
does he have Yules? No, he's got recipe short. Okay. There we go. Now he's got the Yules done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Zeus had no ulti.
No.
I'm paying attention, no biggie.
I'll take that. I'll take your tribute.
Dire are scanning.
Can I get a raid band instead?
Those are slightly more expensive than crowns.
Yeah, I know. King Richard III, he was wearing a raid band instead of a crown. He was just...
And Sanya's nearly got his nearly got the hammer on. So the split push is going to be nice and strong. Kuroki looking toward the first time of the Blink Dagger, but still quite a while away from it on the Doom. Lotus Orb now done
Radiant are scanning.
after Halberd. So Man continuing his ability to remain pretty invincible in the fights. Top lane Insania will be found out by Kuroki and Mind Control.
Under attack.
They're only killing Insania. He's buying time, but do they have a better late game lineup than what Liquid
Let's
has?
find out. What does Dota Plus think?
Close.
Wow.
Very close.
I mean, I feel that. I mean, the Alliance team fight's quite strong, and Timber's
Alliance, I think if Alliance can get one more good fight under the belt, they're going to start to look seriously scary with this draft. Like, he's nearly level 20, Mickey. He's getting.
Sanking's gonna fall off.
Sanking with
Definitely.
this build falls off hard, especially when you consider that Alliance has a Zeus in that position. He always does the most damage by the end of games. And, oh no.
He's got Tiger by his side. Tiger's going to jump in, look to break things up with the Primal Split. The Doom's already out into the Zeus, but he's on the retreat. He's going to be able to get himself far enough away. The Epicenter's not going to do too much
nice
at all.
sprout.
Insania holds them back with the Sprout, giving the space and time for the Zeus to escape safely. The Brew.
He's
They
gonna
can
time
stun
this
him and
time.
still split. Yeah. Watch mind control. He'll never miss this.
What's he not gonna miss?
Getting the stun, so he's underneath the Brew as the Brew changes back into the Brewmaster, so he cannot go for the instant blink because he's inside the stun.
He did not miss.
That was it. You ever feel like Owen could just do all of our jobs for us?
Yes. All the time. I'm happy that he doesn't post. Because if he did, he probably would.
Oh look! Oh,
Yeah, your stuff
stolen split.
It's a British thing.
Stolen split.
British.
Uh-oh. Insania.
Although he does, I saw a shower thought today. Isn't it funny that Britain invaded half the world for spices, but never learned how to use any of them?
Well, we make like really good curry.
Yeah, they make good Indian food
Yeah,
now.
like curry is massive.
The Brits don't.
Yeah, they do. They imported the people that do.
Yeah, that's cheating.
But they made them their own. You know, they gave them a passport and everything.
That's true.
So
That's the American way.
history lesson.
If you make a good curry, you're gonna get a British passport.
Yes, this is how that works.
If you can make a good curry, you're just gonna do well in life. Like good curry is just you're gonna get an
Which is
amazing
also
wife.
true.
You're gonna get an amazing house. You're gonna get an amazing kids, amazing job. Like curry is just so good. Like I'm sure if you can make a good curry, you're sorted.
Is that really how it works?
I like curry. Do you like curry?
no,
I love curry.
Maybe not specifically curry, but I think if you're a good cook, yeah, definitely, you got some
Well, if
windows
that's the
there.
case, I'd like to have you both know that I'm a fantastic cook.
Can you make curry?
No.
Well, there you
we
go.
we are dating each other. I
You're
think you're the
dead to
rogue
me.
marketeer.
I am looking for a place to stay.
Okay.
You got
I haven't
thousands
got
of
an
people
attic.
watching.
How are your cleaning
Someone
skills?
in Twitch chat will give you their house.
I don't make messes. I'm not going to clean up yours.
Oh, wow. You know.
I'll take out the trash. I'll
So basically, you'll live here for free.
I'll take 50 euros.
You don't have them. You already gave your 50 euros to Lacoste.
Oh
No, he didn't.
Yet he will though.
Oh,
His
do
last
you think so?
coins. I hope so for you.
My last pennies will go to you, Lacoste.
Mickey MKB. Next on the shopping list for this sport. Wants to make sure that he's going to be able to deal with that evasion on the Timbersaw and likely to be on the
Okay.
the terribly down the line.
When does Mickey build an axe, and does he build an axe at all?
I guess he doesn't want it in this build. Maybe if he's behind and sort of like later on. I mean, obviously late game axe is still very good.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
Zeus to clear TB illusions,
Yeah,
Panda
I
the
guess.
spell, Dragonite once he uses the form.
He just wants to get. He just want to. I mean, I would probably just see the butterfly from after the MKB then, or maybe the satanic if he wants to stay.
And I
alive.
love the Lotus Orb. He kind of needed more armor once they initiate if he doesn't have any kind of a stacks just to keep him alive. And also really good against the Dragonite to remove the silence.
2 for 2 on the rune.
Kuro's now got that blink online, so they can find that quick way to get themselves ideally round to the back lines and on top of the Zeus to stop Boxy from being able to throw out incredible amounts of damage for the duration of the fight.
We didn't see a full team fight for
No.
what, 15 plus minutes.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
been a bit of a
Just
slog.
pick ups
15
here
to
and there.
15 at 31 minutes in.
What's the win probability like?
It's still very close.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hovering. It's going to hover around this area until we see sort of an next big fight or an objective taken, as both teams do have ways to close things up. We're going to see another use of the Primal Split come out whilst he has it still available with the Rubik. So yeah, indeed, it's just gone away. So just using it once more.
They also Zeus ulted and they're looking for a target. They did get the vision, but if they do this, They're walking
It's
on
half
high
to go.
ground
They're going
against
to commit for
5.
this. Committing on the Rubik first. We'll see how Liquid respond as Miracle's just going to turn into them immediately with the
No split
BKB.
comes off.
Move towards Qualifier, jump down to the low ground. Nimbus will be down as they do shred through Kuroki. The Nimbus will be focused by Miracle. Timber Chain forward, attempted from the Timberman to get himself on top of Qualifier. Mind Control has the stun. The Yule Scepter to hold up another as he'll look towards Boxy. Mickey is being focused by the Terror Blade. Does get brought down pretty low though, Miracle. He still has a Sunder available. They have the stun, the control,
Swap
the damage
Timber.
from Miracle. That'll be a third dead on Alliance. As he'll take the life of Matumba Man back up to full for Miracle. As Alliance just getting a little too jumpy there. Seeing the Rubik committing with Quaifer's initiation.
She
and
found
now
Zeus as
everything
well.
falls apart. The ward in perfect position from earlier from Liquid to get them that information. As buybacks are going to have to come out. Insane is going to look to cut the creep wave mid.
He's gonna die.
Boxy's brought back. TP back from GH, ready to play around with this. He has the telekinesis to cancel out the first attempt out of TP. Extra TP backups coming in from Kuroki. The Centaur stun used to hold him back. Mid lane, Tiger trying his best to hold a defense and put something together. He'll get the primal split off in time. They do have the Nimbus down upon onto Miracle. The Miracle's fine. He has BKB and Sunder back up. The Thunder goes rough, not enough. Miracle has to find a Sunder target.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he has his team backing up. He can always Thunder Kuro if he wants to.
Mind Control off with the timing this time round on Tiger as he comes out of the split. Does not find him in time with the Burrow Strike.
Didn't get the tower though, and I think that is a semi-win for Alliance. But before this fight started, the game was super even. Now all of a sudden, Liquid's got a
Wait,
big lead.
no, that's terrible for Alliance.
Well, yeah, but it could have been worse. Is what I'm saying.
They could have just GG'd out, but
That's
Yeah.
pretty
How could it
bad.
got worse?
Yeah,
well,
they're
I
about to
thought
lose.
it could be worse because I thought they could have gotten at least a
I mean,
tier 3 and
everything
M1 of
could,
the
everything
Waxes.
could be worse in
They could have
theory.
lost in group stage.
They could have lost a limb. You know, they could have been attacked.
I mean, it can
a bear
always get
could have
worse.
jumped in
They
the
did
window of the
lose
gaming
limb.
house.
What if someone stole your car while you're
What
playing
if someone
this game?
stole one of their PCs? Someone might come in.
Steal a car.
You guys are.
Why would you
terrible.
download a movie?
Someone could have
That's what I wonder.
stolen the land that they were living on.
Don't go there.
So,
So back to the game. Miracle gets Aegis. Back to you, Owen.
oh,
Okay.
Scotty's nearly there for Miracle.
All right.
So it could have been worse. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It was still pretty
Alright.
bad.
The bottle opener. Oh, no.
Oh, and they got no. It's JJ.
JJ's
Watching
missing
Illusions
You're
Farm.
missing Kuroki styling on some Insania. JJ. JJ. Tiger has been found out. He has got buyback. Insania doesn't have buyback. So they won't
But
have
does
to
it
worry
matter?
about the split push pressure when they push in Liquid. As Liquid are in. Ready to go into the base. How can Alliance hold them off? As they are... Whoa.
Great Doom.
The
Just to
Doom's
deny
there.
the Zeus damage. He frees up the racks. Trade a cooldown for a set of Raxes. That's a good trade in my book.
They got
And I'm
the
a
MKB.
Yu-Gi-Oh master.
I'm ready to see Mickey punching hard. But he's going to have to do it with one Rax down. Another Rax to be in. Whoa, he's in.
Oh,
Kuro
my God.
straight in on top of him. The Thunder God's Wrath comes out, but it
Dude,
doesn't
that
matter.
lift is
Mickey's
so
dead.
long.
He went all in on the MKB purchase. There's no buyback for this Drow. 3 dead on Alliance. Quakefor's BKB to run out as Liquid get on top of him. Liquid looking to secure their spot at the major.
Tanking stun. Let's go.
No. No.
Man, this Timbersaw bought so much time early on for Terrorblade. He just
It-
moved
it
back
worked
to the
out
jungle and or forest and killed a lot of creeps there. Came in. I mean, Terrorblade has been nerfed, but
He has over 100 regen. Oh my god. The armor stack talent. The holy locket. Holy smokes.
And GG's called. They're going to the major. Liquid. Who would have
Liquid
thought?
do it.
They've done it. They will be back on the circuit and back at the major in Chongqing. You'll see them playing their hearts out. What are you laughing? Grow the fuck. Anyway, Liquid, they won.
I was wondering why the hell they weren't at the last major. They chose not to be.
No,
But you
they
know what?
failed in the qualifiers.
They failed in the qualifiers.
They chose.
They
Shit,
chose
right.
not to be.
They
They
failed
chose
in the
not to win the
qualifiers.
They lost to NIP.
And then they pulled out
Wait,
of
did they lose
the
to NIP?
minor qualifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to NIP
But
last
they're
qualifiers.
back. Liquid are back.
Liquid are
They're,
back.
they're back.
They
They're
in the
back.
sack.
They're back on track.
Who? Where's update time? Update
So this means for Alliance, they're not out of the running. They will still have another chance tomorrow at claiming a slot at the major, right? Is that correct?
Correct.
No,
They will be
correct.
playing the loser of TFT Secret. We
Yes.
can all probably expect Secret to close that
And
out.
what
one would
happened in
imagine.
that game? We're going to see right now. Secret versus